Welcome everybody to another week of True Racer Championship iRacing Series League. We got 70 laps in the dirt street stocks here at Lanier. Jumping right into Heat 1 action. Got David Kolegi on the pole, Jimmy Gustin on the outside pole, Philip Neese, Kevin Prettyman, Adam Bell, Dylan Smith, Joey Neese, Chris Fennell, Darren Gallagher bringing up the rear here. Got 8 laps here going into the heats. A lot different than what we're used to running these dirt street stocks. I tell you, it's really a lot different than the mods. We kind of threw it in there for a wild card. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to think about this, Jeremy, with bringing the street stocks into these kind of group of guys, but love it.
I had a feeling it was going to go pretty well. We have a lot of respect out there. It's surprising. You know, we got a pretty steady field here, guys that are coming in and giving it their all and racing clean. And, you know, I see the rest of the season being very competitive. I don't know how many people are, you know, you get the top 10. That's a good night. Here we go. Green flag action. You got David Kolegi getting a good jump, clearing Jimmy Gustin. You got fighting 2 wide, second back. Philip Neese fighting on the bottom there for second, looking for a good run. Our last week's winner Jimmy Gustin, starting on the outside pole, very strong. 2 by 2, you got Adam Bell and Kevin Prettyman, 23 and 88, and you got the 5 of Joey Neese and the 15 of Dylan Smith, and Darren Gallagher, and Chris Fennell. 2 by 2 by 2 behind the leader here. Looks like it's going to be 3 in a row, 4 in a row here. Might be getting strung out a little bit. David leading the way in the 112. Fighting hard behind him. Adam Bell getting up under Kevin Prettyman in the 88. We spread out here.
Super
We got
good battles.
great racing all over the track. It's a lot of respect out there. I mean, it's already pretty slick, and you can see the cars are pretty out of control on entry, but they're holding their own. They're getting it done.
Your little battle brewing there between the 12 and the 38 there right up front. So we'll see
Looked
what
like
the 38 can do.
Looked like Philip was trying to get under David there. We got 3 to go. Getting a little gap between them and Jimmy Gustin, top 2, separating themselves a little bit. Great shot there coming out of 2, I believe.
Yeah, just trying to pull it down on the track, guys. Give you a little bit of view of what these guys are actually wheeling on these street stocks. Everyone says they're slow, but you got to wheel them.
You can see how many different lines there are. I mean, you got the first couple following each other, but then it starts breaking up there. I think that's a hint of what we're going to see later. 1 to go here. Pretty spread out up front. Looks like Jimmy Gustin got a little loose, kind of opened the door for Adam Bell there, but looks like he's going to be able to hold it off. David Kolegi, Philip Neese, Jimmy Gustin, Adam Bell, Kevin Prettyman, Dylan Smith, Joey Neese, and Chris Fennell finishing out there. Second heat lined up here. What we got for us, Justin?
All right.
Run it.
We'll run it. Yeah. Might need some help calling this. I'm not very much of a talker.
Here, I can do it. No.
No. I mean, I could call it off, but I'm talking about just commentating on the race.
Oh, you're good. No worries.
Yeah.
I don't know, John. You could play the music lightly behind us, but that'd take some tuning, I would think. I wouldn't even worry about it. That's just something we could think about in the future. I think you can have us muted.
Yeah, I can read the lineup. That ain't no problem.
All right, cool.
All right, here we are with Heat 2. On the front row, we got Matt Sanders and Barrett Hummelmeyer. Row 2, we got Justin Coleman and Alan Foster. Row 3, Jeff Kemp and Glenn Sharp. 4th row, Kevin Johnson and Jeremy Beekner. And in your 5th row by himself is Ryan Burkhardt.
It was a little nerve-wracking going in here, knowing I'm starting at the back, and I gotta do something. You think 70 laps is a long race, but with these guys, it goes by pretty darn fast. So I'm thinking right now I have to make something happen here, and it was a frustrating night in the back, that's for sure. It's not easy to get by these guys.
No, it was a tough track to pass on. I mean,
Well, all our practice races, I was right behind you, Justin, and you up front there, and I'm thinking, what am I doing different? I couldn't figure. At the end of the race, I felt a lot better, but I don't know. I just think I was overdriving a little bit. But here we go. We're going green. Matt Sanders gets a good jump on Hummelmeyer. Yeah, Justin fighting in there, trying to get his nose dirty early.
yeah, I was trying to gain position as quick.
I tell you, you gotta get them while you can.
Oh yeah, because
That
once
was
they,
exactly what I was thinking.
because once they start pulling from you, it's hard to reel them back in.
You could see early here, the car's getting a little bit tight on exit. See it right there, jump up. And you could see almost everybody in the field's fighting that, but as the track slips off, I tell you, you're glad that you had that little bit of tight coming off.
Yeah, because at the end of that race, it was super slick.
You got a pretty good race brewing here. You can see it's hard to go anywhere. The top 3 kind of separating themselves a little bit, but you got 2 by 2 behind that. You're stuck. You're can't go anywhere. And Jeff Kemp running in the 4th spot, kind of by himself here. He's actually got these guys trying to run him down, but he's in a pretty comfortable spot there, running that top line. Looks like he's making some time on the guys in front of him.
Almost a little 3 wide, coming out of 2.
Yeah, it looked like Alan Foster got a little bit loose there. It's tough. You're digging hard, and you come in the throttle a little bit too early or a little bit too hard, and that car wiggles, and it just kills you. It's all momentum. I mean, you can see Kevin Johnson fighting on the bottom there, trying to make it happen. 3 to go. Matt Sanders stepping out to a 2.5 lead over Justin Coleman. Barrett Hummelmeyer's under attack from Jeff Kemp in the wall.
In the wall.
Barrett in the wall. Jeff makes it happen, gets the slider done. Even upsets Barrett's car even more.
Yeah, Barrett, that 33 was really push. He has a push. Look at him push on exit.
Yeah, he's fighting hard. He's trying not to lose any more spots. He knows each one of them is very important. Kevin Johnson really digging, has the 7 car pushing him around the track. I'm right underneath all this trying to find somewhere to go, but it's a parking lot in front of me. That's your checkered flag right there. We're going right to the feature, boys. I want to thank all our sponsors. Thank all our sponsors. We've got B&B Wraps, Advanced Sim Racing, Jacksonville International Raceway, RNS Button Boxes, of course, Monkey Broadcasting, John Monkern. Thank everybody that comes and helps us. We really appreciate all the support we got for this league. It's a great bunch of guys, and we just can't thank them enough.
I give a big shout out to John for that awesome setup he put on these cars too.
And we got to also give a shout out to you, Justin, for the awesome video. That's great work, man. We're going to keep adding to our repertoire here. We got some great stuff happening. We got to thank John for all the hard work he does, too.
This is what everybody came to see, the main event starting out here, guys. See if we can throw a little bit lineup for you.
I was gonna say you should play the video again, but we'll play it again on exit.
You're good, man. So we got a little bit of lineup for you here. Let's see what we got. Go ahead, guys.
All right, starting on the pole, you got David Colge, Outside pole, Matt Sanders. 38 of Philip Neese. The 14 of Justin Coleman. The 19 of Jimmy Gustin. 51 of Jeff Kemp. 23 of Adam Bell. 33 of Barrett Hummelmeyer. The 88 of Kevin Prettyman.
And then you have the Alan
30.
Foster.
39.
39 of Alan Foster. 15 of Dylan Smith. 32 of Kevin Johnson. Yeah, I'm messing that
87.
up. 87 of Chris Fennell.
7. You're new. You don't know their numbers yet. It's all right.
No, I don't know their numbers a lot. All right, so we got Chris Fennell, Ryan Burkhart, Joey Neese, Jeremy Beekner, Darren Gallagher, and Glenn Sharp rounding out the field.
Here we go. Start with David Colge there. Matt Sanders fighting hard on the outside there. Man, that's a strong move there on the outside, getting it done. If he can clear that move, that might be the move of the race so far. Just getting started. Oh, look at Justin trying to get up there, make it 3 wide.
Jeff
Great
Kemp
racing
fighting for
going on.
fourth.
Yeah, Jeff Kemp, Philip Neese fighting there. They're all fighting for the lead right here. Throw a blanket over the top 6 or 7 cars there. Looks like we got
a
some hard
bunch
racing.
of
Got some
guys.
hard racing
Look at
behind
this
them
3
too. Yeah,
wide.
you got hard racing all over. Yeah. Oh,
Good
Jeff
Lord.
Kemp, 38 getting pretty close there. Oh, wow. We got hard racing for the lead right here. We got Justin Pressure and Matt for second right now. David Colge able to get out front and clear him. Looks like Matt's pushing him around the track. It's a great view. I mean, you can't tell how slow these cars are going. Oh, David Colge rubbing that wall all the way down. That's cutting her close. Ooh, it looks like Matt Sanders got a run there, getting up alongside him there, trying to put a slide job, not able to get it done. Can you get it done here? Crossover move. Still side by side. Justin Coleman licking his lips. Jeff Kemp, too, trying to get up there. Got last week's winner Jimmy Gustin there, trying to get by Kemp on the outside, having trouble.
Jimmy was there all night, just relaxing. He got the old splash machine, the old Splash Lagoon, 19 yellow and blue, looking good.
Look at these guys trying not to lose any momentum, kind of jumping lines there so they didn't have to get out of the throttle. Might even
Right
be
there.
a little bit of brake action going on there.
I think you could hear him lift, dude. A little bit of push on the brake.
I think that was inside Jeff Kemp's car, 4th place.
Yes, sir.
Definitely had to be careful because any slip up and that spot's gone.
And these guys are up there fighting hard. You know, you got somebody pulling a crossover. You can't tell. Look here, you can't tell if they're doing a crossover up there. Some cuts underneath and whammo. It happens so easily. Really got to be careful. Look, everybody's 2x2 through there. You got 2x2 up front. Justin Coleman running 3rd by himself, and then you got 2x2. Jeff Kemp and Jimmy Gustin. Then you got Adam Bell and Philip Neese there side by side. Barrett Hummelmeyer trying to get in the picture. Looks like we got Kevin Prettyman, Dylan Smith, Kevin Foster, 39. Alan Foster, I'm sorry. And you got Kevin Prettyman, Joey Neese, Ryan Burkhart, Jeremy Beekner going back and forth, myself. You got Chris Fennell, Darren Gallagher, and Glenn Sharp bringing down the tail here, which is all separated by about a half a straightaway, it seems like.
Dust is really starting to kick up too right now.
I was really surprised we took the green flag, and I could not see anything. I mean, I was pretty much on the last row. I literally couldn't see anything. I couldn't believe it. I mean, go back in the pack here in an in-car, John, and show the view for, you know, Alan Foster or even Kevin. I mean, it's dusty. You come in the corner here, look at that. I mean, that's insane. And that, look how slick the track is too. So I mean, imagine it on the first couple laps. It's insane. Hard racing there. You got Dylan Smith, Alan Foster, and Kevin Johnson all connected there. It looks like they're a train. Kevin making it slide. Oh, right up alongside Dylan in the 15. It's hard racing no matter where you go. I think that's for, I don't know, 12th? Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's for 11th. We got Kevin Prettyman, 11th. That's great racing. And Barrett Hummemeyer trying to get up alongside Adam Bell there. Can he make it happen here? Great run. And with Kevin Prettyman.
Enjoy these
Behind
in-car
Jeff
views.
Kemp. Oh, this. I'm sorry. I think that was Adam Bell we were a long ride with.
Jimmy Gustin trying to take that third spot away.
Look at some people looking at that top line a little bit. You can see there wasn't many people up that high. We got a couple cars trying to get that top group. I mean, look, it's still 20 feet off the wall. We're at 21 of 70 already. We're already 49 laps to go. Ooh, Adam Bell sliding up in front of Hummelmeyer there. Not wanting to give up that spot. Great hard racing, no matter where you look. Looks like that top line might be coming in a little bit. They're getting a run on Philip Neese there on the outside. It looks like Jeff Kemp's going to be up alongside him coming out of 2 here.
Watch Philip though. Philip's running that left rear right on that nice grip there. Watch him. He's not over throttling it coming out of the corner. He's just being collective. Don't over rotate the car. It sometimes it works. Sometimes it just drives you back in the back.
Yeah, he just made me a liar. He was kind of falling back there for a couple laps. It looks like he might have found something here. He's almost up alongside of Coleman already. Almost 3 wide. Might have been 3 wide there for a second.
Mr. Coleman in here. You're running right through the middle of the slick, man. How do you do it?
A lot of throttle control. Got to be easy in, and if you're easy in and kind of hit your marks, you could really throttle it coming off.
Right up next, fighting for second, baby.
It also helps when you don't have a bunch of cars in front of you and you can go where you want to go. That really helps. Looks like he's got some clear skies in front of him. Looks like Matt Sanders stepped out here to a 4-second lead. Got some hard racing back here. David Colge under attack with Jimmy Gustin and Philip Neese.
Philip had that bottom working.
Yeah, look, Jimmy Gustin's kind of stuck up there. He has nowhere to go. He seems like he's fast, but he's just being patient there. He's definitely running that top line. Him and Jeff Kemp both running that wall. Whew. Cutting it close down that backstretch.
Yeah, he tapped the wall a little bit there.
I mean, we're already at lap 30. No caution.
You might as well send her, baby. Come on now.
They're getting a little aggressive. No one's slamming anybody, so they're starting to find the limits. Look, they're all nose to tail right here. That is pushing the next guy down the track. Holy smokes. Then look how many different lines. There's 6 different lines in the screen right there. That was a crazy corner here. Adam Bell getting up underneath Jeff Kemp there. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact sent Jeff up into Hummelmeyer there. Looks like Adam Bell's. Oh, Jeff's fight back up. Adam did finally clear him there. It might have been a little bit of contact. So hard to pass. This Philip Neese is clearing Colge here. David Colgey's had a strong car all night. Our pole sitter. He's running about a lane up, but as Philip Neese comes off the corner there, he washes up in front of him, takes that line away, and the spot, third place.
Well, Hummelmeyer is all the way up against the wall
It looks
in
like
the corners.
Looks like they had a lap car there in the screen. Glenn Sharp trying to stay out of trouble. Happens quickly here. It's such a small track. Oh, as Barrett gets a good run on Justin. Gustin really did a great job of holding him off. Barrett had a really strong run there. He sends it up top, see if he can't find something to get by this lap car, but Jimmy Gustin's already by him on the bottom. Oh, Glenn in the wall. Able to keep it going. Kevin, that's a long green flag run for the start of the race here, so we can't argue with that. Just hard racing out there. Look here and see what caused that.
I'll be honest, I really like the white and gold chrome. I'm a
Definitely
fan of
looks
it.
good. Joey Neese's cars always look good.
Big fan of the gold chrome.
Definitely a sharp color. Back here and take a look and see what brought out our first caution of the night. Let's hope it doesn't lead to a ton more. We got Recar Racing. Got the 5 of Joey Neese. There goes Alan Foster in the 39. You got the 7 of Burkhart just coming. The 5 trying to slide up in front of him and just nowhere to go. Parked it on his nose a little bit and just sent him around. Hard racing there, trying to clear the pass. It's tough. It's tough to make that happen with the momentum you need to get by.
Yep.
Doesn't look like he suffered much damage, although there was a quick repair. I'm not sure that anybody had to use one. Get back to green flag racing here. We got 34 laps to go. Matt Sanders out front, Justin Coleman, Philip Neese, David Colgey, Adam Bell, Jimmy Gustin, Jeff Kemp, Barrett Hummelmeyer, Kevin Prettyman, Dylan Smith, Kevin Johnson, Alan Foster, Ryan Burkhart, Jeremy Beatner, Darren Gallagher, Chris Fennell, Joey Neese, Glenn Sharp. Coming green. Matt Sanders just a great jump. Coleman falls right behind him. Looks like Coley's getting a good run on the outside there in 112. Can he get up there and make some too wide race? Oh, it looks like Phil Neese pushing 14 a little bit. Hard racing.
Oh yeah, he was right there.
Might be 4 wide there. Couple places looks like might have been 4 wide. Inside there, Adam Bell, Philip Neese, Jimmy Gustin 3 wide. Now we got Colgey, Philip Neese, and Adam Bell 3 wide. Almost 4 wide. Jimmy Gustin sent it in there hot. Trying to get up alongside him. Back to 2x2. A little safer 2x2. Jimmy says, I don't care. We're going back 3 wide. Can you get up there? It's hard to get that momentum, but he's making that top line work. Remember a little bit ago I said we were 20 feet from the wall. We're more like 2 foot off the wall now with 30 laps to go. Look at all the different lines out there. So many options. It's not a very big track, but you would think it was with all the different lines. Looks about half and half on the bottom, half up top.
Gustin got a good run then, pulled up beside.
There you are, back to 3 wide. Can he make a stick on exit? Ooh, 3 wide on the... Oh, man, that was close.
Tight squeeze, tight squeeze.
Jimmy's fighting back hard on the outside. Looks like Colgey might have got a little bit nervous in there and checked up a little bit, lost a little bit of momentum, but he's fighting back hard here, staying alongside Adam Bell. Adam Bell maybe able to clear both of them. So much respect. Man, I mean, he could have cut up in front of him and sent him up into Jimmy and took out half the field, but look at that. Just ran him clean, another lap, he's by him, and on to the next guy. He's looking down Phil Nice right now in the 38. Now it's Jeff Kemp taking a spot, making it 3 wide. Jimmy Gustin fighting back there, trying to stay with Adam. Hard racing.
Dylan Smith trying to sneak in there.
Yes, Barrett
Keeper.
Hummelmeyer's still fighting up in the top 10.
They're all 3 up there running the wall.
Oh, they're on that wall now. 24 laps to go. Trying to make something happen. Jeff Kemp fighting hard up in here inside of Colgy. Thought better of it.
Sure, their body guy's not going to be too happy this week.
I'm sure they're knocking some fenders out. You just haven't seen the beating and banging that you would expect. I mean, all these guys have been racing so good. I mean, I call it the field of ringers. I mean, each and every one of them is an all-star. We have some great drivers in this league, and I want to thank each and every one of them. They've put in hard work, and that's why we're going to be doing some great things. We got some giveaways. Plan on giving away an advanced sim racing rig and an RS button box to random drivers throughout. Plus, each race winner gets an award. So we're going to be rewarding these guys for all their hard work, clean race, and got coming to 20 laps to go. Matt Sanders got about a 1.5 lead over Justin Coleman, Philip Nice, Adam Bell, Jimmy Gustin, David Colgy, Barrett Hummelmeyer, Dylan Smith, Jeff Kemp, and Kevin Prettyman, your top 10. As you see, Philip Nice trying to get up under Coleman as they got a little bit of a gap there. The top 3 separated by a little bit. Get back to 4th place, and it's pretty much 2 by 2 from there to the back of the field. 19 laps to go. Looked like Dylan Smith had a little bit of front end damage there on outside.
Seen that. There's Jeremy, so what are you trying to do right now? What's in your head right now? We've got 18 to go.
I'm panicking and I'm searching, and really I'm fighting to get by Darren Gallagher right now in the 12, and I just couldn't get my car to do what I wanted it to do like it was working in practice. I think the dirty air came into play. All of our practices I was up front, and maybe I should have went and ran in the back a little bit more and had some practice of being in the dirty air, because I think that maybe hurt me. It's just I wasn't used to the car reacting so sluggish in the dirty air, because it's hard to make a pass here. I mean, I fought with Kevin Prettyman, which is, you know, he's a quality racer. They're racing hard. So is Darren. Every lap, they're not laying over. They're giving all they got, fighting for. They know each spot is points, and I couldn't go anywhere. I'd get a run on the outside, I'd be up into Darren. I'd get a run on the bottom, and I'd run into Kevin. So it was just trying to make something happen, but it's tough. It was tough sledding out there. Coming to 14 to go, or 13 to go here, you got Matt Sanders really stepping out of lead.
Yeah, he definitely had it figured out.
He was talking about not running dirt street stocks very much, and same thing with Philip Nice. They both, you haven't ran them much at all. But that was the point, is to throw something in here that we all haven't done in a long time, and have some fun, mix it up, try to get a different winner. But I guess that, got the same guys running up front. It goes to show it doesn't matter what you put them in. If you're a true racer, you can run anything. Philip working on Coleman here for second. Hard racing with coming to 10 laps to go.
He was definitely laying the heat on me, huh?
I mean, look how much wheel he was giving it there to run the bottom. That's a lot of wheel in that car. Yeah, that's crazy. Hard racing. He's doing all he can, and there you go. Adam Bell trying to get up in there. He's fourth place, I believe. Yeah, fourth place, and you got David Kolge there rounding out the top 5. 9 laps to go. The race is going quick. I mean, you get one caution throughout the 70-lap race, it's over before you know it. And, you're trying to settle in and, save your car to the end. Before you know it, there's 10 laps to go. And you're like, uh-oh. Why, I'm still back here in 14th place. I can't go anywhere. That's what I'm thinking right now.
It was the opposite for me. It felt like it was a 200 lap race.
Like begging for the white flag every time you go by.
Please, come on.
I've been there in real life where I'm looking at the flagman every time by, just hoping to see the white flag. You lose count about 20. You're like, oh god, was that 21 or was that 25? Well, how many laps have we got left? Coming 5 to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to look down in the bottom right of my screen to see what lap we was on, because Philip was right. I mean, he was on the bumper, and I was like, man, if I slip up, he's going to capitalize on
one mistake is all it takes. You might have lost 3 or 4 spots. You might have fell out of the top 5 with one little mistake. Those guys are all breathing down. You're like, looks like Matt Sanders is the only one that really has a cushion right here. I think he just lapped Chris Fennell there.
Yeah, at this point, I think he's got about a straightaway lead on me.
I mean, he is gone. Great job for Matt Sanders. Great run. I mean, he's running that bottom. Look at that. They're fighting hard for second place. It ain't over. The first place might have it wrapped up, but second place is not wrote down yet. They are battling out there. 2 to go. Looks like he's got position on the 14, able to fight hard on the outside and keep that momentum. Might have been enough to get out in front of him or not. Philip fighting hard. 1 to go. Can Adam get up there and make something happen, make these guys regret running all these laps side by side? Looks like he's got them clear. Matt Sanders taking the win. Justin Coleman hold him off for second. He does. Third place, Philip Neese. Fourth, Adam Bell. Fifth, David Kolge. Great run. Great run by everybody. That was a very good race for a car that we don't run all that often. We got these guys messing around. I think he's pretty happy with his 5th place finish right there. And I think you got to see a little bit of celebrating donut, or 180 anyway. That's a hard race right there. You can't ask for better racing than that. That's how we want it.
Yep. 70 laps, 1 caution. Hey, you can't beat that.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, how many times have we gone that long without a caution? I don't think it's been very many.
I was really expecting the exact opposite, honestly. Because nobody's used to these cars and the track slicked off. I was like, it's going to... I mean, hey...
I wasn't sure. I was hoping for the best. And honestly, the practice races went pretty good. So I thought, okay, we're good. But I was happy. I thought it went great. And I was kind of impressed by how well everybody did. See if we can't get some of our winners in here for their interview.
I'll go ahead and just mute my...
Yeah, Philip Neese, 3rd place. What you say, man? How'd you do it?
I got on the bottom and got in a rhythm, and
yeah, it looked like you had a really strong car there. You're fighting for second place at the end. I mean, you and Justin Coleman were side by side for, looked like the last 10 laps, really. I almost got it done there for second.
yeah, that was a great race, man. I tried everything I could on Justin, man, but he had me. I mean, we got side by side, but that's all I could do. We let Matt just take off.
Yeah, you guys racing hard really let him get away, because I think at the end he had a few second lead, but boy, second place back. It was side by side everywhere, and I was waiting for you guys to let Adam Bell in the picture. He was kind of stepping up and catching you a little bit, but who you got in there for sponsors, man?
Well, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ first of all for letting me do this hobby. This is
Amen.
fun, man. Thank all my sponsors: Invasion Gaming, Ed Sexton over there, Hazard Auto, Team 5 Motorsports, Joey, Jamie, Ryan, and Wes, my crew chief and grandson Bentley. Um, couldn't make it without him for sure. My wife Lisa and all her kids. I love all of them. Want to thank you guys for doing all this for us, man. I love it. Last night was awesome. I mean, I hadn't drove those cars in forever, man, and I didn't expect to even be up anywhere close. But props to the setup guy. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And,
John Monker. Great setup.
Yeah, John did great, man. But I'm not. Let's thank you guys for the broadcast and for putting all this on for us, man. It's been a blast. Last night was really great. I loved it, and I probably won't be able to make it on next week because Thanksgiving holiday. But just want to tell everybody watching and all you guys here and all the drivers at True Racers, have a happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Appreciate that. Thank you, you as well. But just a heads up, we actually are going to take a vote. We might push the bye week because we do have a week off coming up in a few weeks. We might actually, because I didn't realize we missed the holiday there, so we might actually take this next week off. We're going to put that to a vote here with the admin. But just to give you a heads up, we might be off for the holiday. So we don't want anybody to have to miss a race for family. Family's first.
Good deal. You got my vote then. I vote for a bye week, but for whatever it's worth.
It's probably going to happen. We all want to spend time with our family. And when I was doing the schedule, that was kind of on me. I did the same thing for Christmas and everything else. If you look through there, we didn't run on any other holiday, so we might as well just push it back a week. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. So we'll get to everybody's feel for it, but that's looking like it's the way it will be.
Good deal. Good deal. I appreciate you guys doing all this for us.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you for running clean and all your hard racing out there. Great run. All right, think we're gonna bring in our second place finisher here, Justin Coleman. Great run, buddy. Coming up here in the booth and helping us out through the race here. I appreciate that. Great run. How'd you do it?
I appreciate it, first of all. Thank y'all for everything y'all do and putting on these races and doing the broadcast and all that. I don't know. I'm excited about a second place finish, especially with this field of guys. They're tough. There's just a lot of throttle control is what it took. One little mistake and you was going backwards in a hurry. So, but car had a good setup. Big thanks to John for that. It was definitely a quick car.
I got a question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
So the little bit of practice races that we put up, and me kicking your ass every night, did it make you faster?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I was following you in those practice races, and I would have never thought to have run the middle. I'd been on the bottom or the top, and then I got to watching you, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what this guy's doing, and I'll be dang if it didn't work. So yeah, that finish would have had a lot to do with John. You know, he might not have intentionally gave me some tips, but he gave me some tips. So
well, I tell you, and I was learning from you right behind it. So I mean, that's the beauty of running with the caliber of guys that we're racing with. Each and every guy could win every week. I mean, it's a lightning fast crew. Every single one of these guys is super fast and racing all week and having fun, doing practice races, getting everything worked out, and then going and putting on a night where we all give our best and give 100.
Absolutely.
You just never know, and it's a lot of fun. We're out here having fun, and that's what it's all about.
Yep.
And I want to thank you guys, man. Great run. Got any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, I got a couple on the car. Thank BH Holmes Construction, Parker's Window Tinting, and Gibbs Brothers.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm glad to
I
see
got
a new guy. Justin is considered a new guy in the True Racer League and coming in and putting on a good show and getting a second place finish. You should be proud of that, bro. These guys are really fast. Honestly, I think my best finish was fourth at all season so far. So you should be really proud of that second place, man, for real.
Oh, I'm tickled to death. I mean, this is my first league ever. Like, I've never ran a league. I just play around in hosted races and stuff like that. So,
I think
It
you
was a-
stumbled upon the best one you could find, bro.
yeah, and really, that's what happened. I was just playing around one night, and I seen you posted. It was a True Racer recruitment
I
race.
think we ran a race at Lernerville. Me and you
Yeah,
were
it
running
was
on
it was a big block race at Learnable, and you came across and was like, hey, look up our Facebook page for this and this and that. So I looked y'all up, and I'm like, man, that looks pretty cool. And I debated it, and I was like, man, I'm not going to run a league. I'm not fast enough. This and this and that. But I'm glad I did. I'm having a
honestly,
blast.
that's how I did my recruiting. I didn't, everyone shouts out their leagues at the beginning of the race. I wait to the end of the race and I shout out the people that I ran with, and they're like, hey, good race. I say, hey, go check this out, because those are the guys I want to run with. I want to run with the guys that are taking it serious. They're not going to slam it into you trying to pull a slider from 6 car lengths back and just nose you. These guys are passing you clean and making you faster by racing you. Shit, there might not be as good a racing on a real track as you just see right there. I mean, these guys, that was a great race for a car that nobody runs at a track that was slick as hell. Can't ask for a better race than that.
No,
Well,
sir.
and the big monkey's got to retract his statement there. Mr. Coleman got into a couple of our practice races, and y'all know me as the big monkey, and here a lot of guys know me as just a 36 car, and I'm a street stock car guy, dude. I can whoop everyone's ass in iRacing. And Mr. Coleman put it on me for a lot of laps. We had a lap car get in the way. He was working my bottom, but it was just for fun, and it was a league night, and put him back up in front of me, and couldn't get back by you. I could not get back by you. But you gotta love that, and this is what we do. This is why we do this, is to have fun and, make each other faster. And
Looks
we
like
also
we have a
have winner in Discord here. So we'll shout out to Mr. Coleman with the old blue.
Great job, Justin. Great job.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
See if we can't get Matt Sanders in here as our winner. Well, it was actually last night, but we're doing the broadcast the night after so we can actually have all eyes on deck, keep everything going good. Races like this would probably be good, but we need an announcer. If anybody out there is looking to help, want to come announce these races with us, we'd be able to go back to going live during the race Wednesday night instead of doing the broadcast Thursday night. So, we're looking for people that want to come help and work with a great crew. If we can get anybody to come on board, that'd be great. See if we can't get our winner in here. And we got Matt Sanders. You get in here? Oh. We had him there. Send him a message. I think we might accidentally. I don't know if he jumped out or what happened there. Yeah, we'll give him a second here. He was in there. And we went to drag him, and he was gone. We might have missed him. He had a great run. Maybe we can get him in here I'm sure he'll have another top 3 interview throughout the season. He's lightning fast. 2 car. Matt Sanders is our winner tonight. A great race. Looks like he has Logitech on the car and Exalta. I think those are the only two sponsors he shot out last time, if I remember correctly. But got to thank Matt Sanders for his hard work. We appreciate him coming in, running hard, making us all work for it. It's lightning fast out there. We'll see what's going to happen. I believe next week's the big blocks at Charlotte. So it looks like we're going to have our vote and decide, but it might be taken next week off for the holiday. We'll see what happens here. We'll be making a post on the Facebook page, so keep an eye out for that.
All right, Jeremy.
So I think
Broadcaster to league owner. Plan of attack. What do you got? Name out some sponsors that make you you. I want to see what drives you to do this. I know you want to win. You hungry. So what drives you each and every night to come out here and do this and just nitty gritty? I mean, we run so much stuff by each other and make each other so much better in this. Yeah, if you're a guy,
remember, I've only been in here for a year. You know what I mean? I just in October was a year on iRacing for me, so I feel like I'm coming along. I have my nights, both ways, up and downs. But I got sick of running in other people's leagues that were just smashing and taking people out. I got sick of it, and same thing in hosted. Or if you go in there and you're running good, they boot you. It's just it just got frustrating. And we had a couple guys that we were consistently running with on a regular basis. I think we started with like 8 or 9 guys, and our first season had around 30, and I think we had 30 sign up this season. You have people come and go. I think we've been an average of around 20 cars, 25 cars. I know we've had a couple B mains where people didn't make it. So, I mean, we're getting there. We don't just take anybody, so we've turned people away. We've had people that we've asked to not come back. So, I mean, like, you're not going to have 100 guys all the time. And honestly, I'm okay with that. And I'm happy where we are. I'd love to grow it and get 100 clean guys that we can come out here and start 40 cars and not have 50 cautions. That'd be fun, but it's hard. These guys are all fast, they're all hungry, they all want to win, and I think we've done a good job putting a good group of guys together. And John, I can't take credit for that, man. You've had just as big a part in it as I did. I mean, you come on, we had it going, we had the logo, and you came. So I mean, it's not like you missed much. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are. That's for damn sure. So I can't take all the credit. That's about question.
Well, and to shout out one more time for these guys, all these races that came out here. I don't care who it is in True Racers. We sit here and review everything. We don't be biased or anything. But the biggest thing is they're coming out here, they're running clean, and good Lord, none of them are Dirt Street Stocks guys, and it looks like
right.
Every one of those sons of bitches have ran for 2 seasons easy in an A class. So, got to give it to the True Racer drivers.
Everybody.
Man, to actually show up, race, get your points. We're going to go back to the big blocks, and we got to shout it out.
Looking forward to that. I got to say, I'm looking forward to that. But.
So we got to shout it out one more time. Justin, Jeremy, let's counter down. Let's rip it out of here.
Well,
True Racers Championship League.
On the way out, we got to thank our sponsors one more time. We got B&B Wraps, Advanced Sim Racing, RS Button Boxes, Jacksonville International Raceway, Monkey Design, John Monkern, and I believe I'm forgetting somebody. Remind me if I am. B&B Wraps, I think. Also, I want to thank Dylan Smith, the mother of Dylan Smith, I should say, who helped wanted to help with us to do something for the drivers. So with her help, we're going to do even more giveaways. So we're already planning on giving away a button box, but now for sure, even with the entries that we had, we're going to give away a Advanced Sim Racing rig. Not the hardware, but the stand and the everything that comes with it. So if you want to check that out, see what it entails, go to Advanced Sim Racing's website. It's the AR1. Check it out. Retails for about $400. So it's pretty sweet. So somebody's going to be pretty happy they came and joined this league. That's for sure. A couple
Good
people.
Lord.
The winner, the champion, will also get a RS button box, but then we're also going to give another one away to a random driver. So we plus each race winner gets an award. So I mean, like these guys, we're putting in work. That's for sure, no doubt about it. But
As
on the way
always.
out, on the way out, you got to play Justin Coleman's video one more time. Got to give him a shout out for that. That's awesome. Great work on that. Great run tonight, Justin. Great
Thank
work on everything you do, John. Appreciate everything. I think you can send it, boys.